Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Sustia, and today I'm going to present my project-based test in English syntax. This project was completed to fulfill the requirements of the midterm test in the English education program at Mataram University. Okay, first, let's start with the basic concept of syntax. In simple words, syntax is the study of how words are arranged to form phrases, clauses, and sentences. It explains the rules that guide how words are combined so that our sentences sound natural and meaningful. For example, we say the girl is reading a book, not reading girl book is dead. So, syntax helps us organize words correctly to express our ideas clearly. Okay, next is properties of syntax. There are three important properties of syntax that I discussed today. You can see this slide. The first one is hierarchy, and the second one is recursion, and the last one is structure dependence. First, hierarchy means that sentences have different levels. Words form phrases and phrases form clauses and sentences. For example, in the little boy kicked the ball, the little boy is a noun phrase and the kick the ball is a verb phrase. Second is recursion. Recursions allow us to put one clause inside another, like I think that she knows that he said that they will come tomorrow. This shows that language can create endless sentences. And the third is structure dependence. Means grammar rules depend on sentence structure, not just word order. For example, to make a question from the boy is sleeping, we move is to the front. Is the boy sleeping? Not boy that is sleeping. These three properties show that syntax gives order, clarity, and creativity to language. Okay, next is grammatical and lexical categories. Next, I analyze lexical and grammatical categories using 10 authentic sentences. For example, from the sentence, most people live on the island of Java. You can see in the slide. I identify each word's category, and words like most and the are determiners, and people in island are nouns, live is a verb, on and of are prepositions, and Java is a proper noun. I also analyze grammatical features such as number, sentence, case, and definiteness. For instance, people is plural, live is the present tense, and Java is a singular proper noun. I use syntactic or distributional parameters, focusing on the position of words in the sentences. Okay, the next is phrases and constituents. Then I analyze three sentences into their constituent structures. The first one is Indonesia is a beautiful country. The subject is Indonesia, a noun phrase, and the predicate is a beautiful country, a verb phrase with a linking verb is. And the second one is most people live on the island of Java. The subject is the noun phrase, most people, and the predicate is the verb phrase, live on the island of Java. Inside this, we have a prepositional phrase on the island of Java, and in the third sentence is they work very hard all the year. The subject is they, is a pronoun. The verb phrase work very hard all the year contains an adverb phrase very hard and a noun phrase all the year, showing time. This analysis helped me see how words combine to form phrases. Okay, next is constituency test. To test my analysis, I use substitution, movement, and coordination tests on two sentences. In the sentence, most people live on the island of Java, the substitution test worked most people can be replaced with they. The movement test worked too. On the island of Java, most people live. It's still grammatical. And the coordination test also work. Most people and farmers live on the island of Java. For they work very hard all the year, the substitution show that they can be replaced with the farmers. In the first phrase, work very hard can be replaced do so. In the movement test, all the year they work very hard is acceptable. In the coordination test, they work very hard and very long all the year is grammatical. And this test show that English sentences are made of clear hierarchical constituents. Okay, next is the test result. Which tests work and why? Can you see? Among the tests, substitution and coordination work best because they clearly identify complete units like noun phrases or verb phrases. Movement tests sometimes work, but not always, because English doesn't easily allow subject or adverb to move. For example, moving very hard to the pronoun sounds unnatural unless used for emphasis. So I learned that sentence structure in English is the hierarchical and organized, and some elements move freely while others stay fixed. Okay, next is reflection. From this project, I learned that syntax is not only about word order, but also about how words group into phrases and clauses. And I realized that every sentence has structure, and understanding it helps us know why some sentences sound natural. And the hardest part was analyzing constituents and applying movement tests, because sometimes the results were grammatical but sounded strange. And overall, this project helped me see the hidden structure of language. Syntax analysis teaches us how words combine, how meaning changes with structure, and how language expresses thoughts clearly. Okay, the last one is conclusion. To conclude, syntax is the foundation of sentence structure. Through hierarchy, recursion, and structure dependence, we can see how words form meaningful sentences. And this project deepened my understanding of how language works both in grammar and communication. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening. I hope this presentation has better understanding in syntax. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.